for those starting in L&D, for those who are watching this
Mhm.
podcast and trying to get practical tips for them, maybe in a growing organization, or if they're in a position where they're kind of trying to establish something, what are
Yeah.
some of like the first steps that you can do to foster that positive learning culture right from the beginning?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's lead by example. And what I mean by that is start doing this with people that are like bought into it already. I always use this example. I used to do online courses, and yeah, I ended up running a course that was 150 people. I partnered with another company. It was like $350,000 that we made. It was like this big, big thing. But before I could do all of that, I was doing pop-up workshops with people on Twitter, like who wants to come and learn about this? And like two or three people would show up and I'd do a 60-minute session teaching some of those ideas. And I learned so much from doing that, but also like I was starting to, that was community that I was building. These two or three people, they would become regulars when I did it. And that's what I'm talking about. Like I would, before you think of that big annual program and all that sort of stuff, is just host an office hours, like
Mm,
invite some people in and talk about something that's relevant and, talk about some of the challenges like we talked about earlier. Like if you've seen those challenges, like have that be the office hours, like, hey, we want to talk about this, the firefighting that we've been going through over the last few weeks and just like start a dialogue around that. And I promise you, you'll see, that it just the traction, that's where it starts.
nice.